So Roger, here we are in a bunker, and you've been able to give me a couple really interesting tips and a lot of help with my chippings and stuff. How much do people misunderstand how to use a sand wedge or a lob wedge from bunkers?
Well, the same
They still have problems in here too. We know that.
Absolutely.
We know that.
You gotta follow through. You gotta take a patch of sand out.
Yep.
So one of the things when you practice and have a chance to practice in the sand, you need to draw a bunch of go ahead and address your ball.
Like I'm going to that flag right there. Okay.
All right. So let me just go to some basics. You immediately increase the width of your stance.
Yep.
Okay. What did that do? That increased your base, stabilization.
Yep.
Okay. One thing I would do is I would take your forward foot, okay, put it on a 45-degree angle. No, you don't have to put it up here. Whatever.
Okay.
Just twist it so you're there.
So open my front hip.
Open. Well, yeah, but what that is going to do is put more pressure on your forward. So I want you to lean into this, my thumb, okay? Lean there. If you do that, you'll stabilize yourself, and you'll see the pros now, they'll get in here and they'll get way down.
So putting a lot more weight on the target side.
About 60, 40, 65, you know, that kind of thing. Okay, so draw lines. So your line to the target is pretty square, okay, which I like.
About how far forward should the ball be positioned?
Right off your heel, just right where it is. A couple inches off your heel. So if it gets too far, you can't get to it. And too far back, you have too much forward shaft lean, not allowed.
Dig, exactly. Now, how about opening the face or just leaving the face?
So sand propels the ball out. So if you have an open face, and if your stance is such, okay, the ball will go straight because you're releasing, again, back here.
So coming back here, and now again, I don't want that shaft lean.
You don't want the shaft lean.
It needs to be coming in here, and it's going to be a little bit more shallow than I think a lot of it. So I can't dig into the
You don't want to, unless it's a long shot, but you want to do that. And you want to enter the sand about 2 inches to 3 inches, 2 to 3 inches behind the ball. And I like to take that chunk out, just like that.
Like a dollar bill out there, I've heard that. I always like that one.
Yep.
Rip out dollar bills.
But don't get close to the ball. Go ahead. Yeah, beautiful. See how high that was?
And what's really interesting, Raj, is you can feel when you come in, as you're saying, just a little bit behind the ball with that much of an open face, I can feel the sand hitting here and forcing the wedge to stay up. It just doesn't want to dig. If I just keep rotating my upper body, this wedge will not dig.
No.
And that's the whole idea, that a lot of people hit sand, feel that immediate resistance, especially if they're coming in with the face being de-lofted.
Yep. Yeah,
and that's, I think, the killer.
You don't want to have, even in hard pan, you don't want to have your forward shaft lean. You want to release it.
Gotcha. Okay.
Now get your shaft more neutral. Okay, go ahead. Now, if I was a proper caddy, I'd say aim a little for the right.